So we recently arrived in Anistar City and we are ready to take on our 7th gym leader of the Kalos region. And after doing a little bit of shuffling around with my Pokemon squad and just general doing a bit of checks and all that, I think it's time to do just that. So let's head straight to Anistar Gym and see whether we can actually defeat the gym leader. But first of all, let's just check and see what Pokemon I have for me in my squad. So, of course, pretty much the typical Pokemon that I was going to go for with this gym leader, even though technically I shouldn't be using Chestnut because, well, Chestnut is not going to be very useful at all in this gym, but you're sticking with us anyway, regardless. But, of course, I'm going to be relying on the likes of Doublade and also, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to switch, and Crocodile. But, of course, I will have a couple of, neutral options, and I've decided to bring Espeon back with me, because although I'm probably not going to be using Espeon, it does still know Bite, so if absolutely necessary, I might use Espeon as just a way just to, buy me some time in case I need to do some healing. But other than that, we're just going to give it a go and see if we can defeat our 7th gym leader, who is Olympia, the person who makes paths with Starlight. Well, let's go and see what the deal is with this gym. Well, it looks pretty normal from the outside. Okay. Where's the rest of it? What do you know, Daddy-O? Here you are, future champ. Haha, this place is a maze inside of a ball. Try getting your head around that one, right? Even if you find your way around, you'll have to watch out for all those psychic types. They've got some crazy powers, am I right? But don't give up, and you'll find your way. Well, that's cool, but, what the hell is this? What on earth is this? Oh my God, this is so freaky. Okay. Don't be distracted by your surroundings. Focus on unleashing your true power. Okay. Although it is hard to, concentrate when we've got stuff like this happening. This is kind of wild. Anyway, what kind of Pokemon levels are we talking right now? Okay, not too bad. Level 46, we should be alright. Also, I'd love to evolve Doublade at some point, but if I'm not mistaken, I think it requires a Dusk Stone to evolve, and I've yet to acquire one. Anyway, well, you know Shadow Claw, so you might as well use that. Not going to be very effective at all, and there we go. Completely obliterated that Executor. Nicely done there, Doublade. Ooh, straight to level 52. And there we go, Pashal defeated. Yes, when you remain calm and undistracted, your Pokemon can realize their full potential. Indeed they can, but I still can't get over the fact that how weird this gym has suddenly become. I'll never regret becoming a trainer. After all, I'd never have met my Pokemon otherwise. I mean, that is true. Also, what's the deal here? Oh, is this just a teleport or something? Also, by the looks of it, I think I went the right way, because... Was there a path behind me? Let me just double check. Was there a path Oh. Okay, this is so weird. Was there a path behind me? Let me just check. There is, but I don't know if it goes anywhere. No, it doesn't. Okay, so you do have to go a specific direction. That's absolutely fine. Also, hang on a minute, let me just check that. Let me just check something out. Look at that. Like a Pokeball constellation in the sky. That's pretty cool. I mean, I know this whole thing is completely fake, but it still looks pretty cool. I tell you what, imagine having that for, imagine having this whole, scenery and that for your, for your bedroom or something. That would be pretty cool. With the night sky there, that would be pretty awesome. Anyway, anything around here? No, but there is a trainer over there, but presumably we have to navigate between all these different paths, which is fine. Nope, nothing else there, so let's go back onto the green path. And maybe this time we'll find that particular trainer, or not. Man, we're constantly switching between the blue and green path here. But that's fine. Oh, I was going to say, wait, I'm not somehow on the same path as before, but no, we're on the right one. You can go anywhere as long as you never give up. Some useful words there. Harry. Ooh, Medicham, okay. A somewhat annoying Pokemon, so I think I'm just going to have to rely on Charizard for Medicham. So Charizard, come on out please, and help me take care of this Medicham. Just going to use Psych-Up, that's absolutely fine. Not going to Mega Evolve, I think we'll be alright. Oh wow, you actually survived. Well done. Not very effective, and we could just use a bog standard cut. Oh, that's right, I need to make you forget cut again. I did initially make you forget cut, if I'm not mistaken, but I had to teach it to you again because I needed to use cut. So I need to make a pit stop back in the previous town. There may not be anyone who could stand in the way of you and your Pokémon. Well, that's the dream anyway. It's easy to get lost in this enigma of a gym. Don't you get the feeling that you've been down this path before? I know, I was just thinking that, but definitely not because you're a new Pokemon trainer that I battled. Also, what the heck is going on? Now, it feels like we have been in certain places before because this looks very similar to where we've just walked down. But this is definitely a new path because the constellation in the sky has changed. So now let's go down here. Hopefully we'll encounter the other trainer in a bit. Ooh, we're on the pink purpley path now. Okay, now before we take on this next trainer, let me just very quickly use a... Yeah, I'll just use a super potion on Charizard. There we go, that's more or less good enough. And let's take you on. I had a vision that the battle we are about to have will be different from all previous battles. Isn't that always going to be true, Arthur? Anyway, once again, there should be no problem for Doublade. In fact, I haven't even had to rely on Crocodile yet. Oh yeah, I think we're absolutely going to be fine in this gym. Hey, level 52 for Charizard, and Arthur defeated. You and your Pokemon look like you know how to share your burdens with one another. We're all in it together, that's all I'll say. Whether it was due to the guidance of the stars or the merit of my work that I'm here, I'm joyful that I was able to meet my Pokemon and come to battle against you. Oh, that's fair enough. Well, there's presumably the gym leader. But we'll get to you at some point. Okay. Ah, you're the trainer that I've been seeing all this time. Mind you, I think there's another one further up on the other path. This gym exists only by absorbing the power of the cosmos. Okay. Either that or just some really freaky stuff going on with this gym leader and how they make this whole thing possible. Anyway, Gardevoir. Try Iron Head. Because of course you're part fairy type, so... Yeah, now I'm starting to see the advantage of having Doublade with me. I definitely want to... Ooh, Woodhammer. I definitely want to evolve Doublade at some point, but... As I said, I need to find a Dusk Stone for that, but... We'll see. Anyway, ooh, we want to learn Wood Hammer. Ooh, okay, it also damages the user quite a lot, but could be nice to have. I mean, you know Bite, but I don't think you really should know that one. You need to learn a fighting type move. That's what you need, Chestnut. You know what? Needle Arm had been pretty alright, but you know what? I think we need to start using more powerful moves. So let's have you forget Needle Arm and have you learn Wood Hammer. And there we go, Melanie defeated. What's this? What is the source of your power? Hard work and just training for battles like this? I only need my Pokemon. They give me all the power I need. Well, you know what? That sounds mighty fine. Also, there is definitely another path this way. Let me see where this goes. Yeah, obviously it's the wrong way, but that's fine. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I mean, I guess that's true. Ooh, Jinx. But again, should be fine for Doublade. In fact, I was going to use Shadow Claw, but you know what? Try Iron Head. Steel type's strong against Eyesight moves, isn't it? Or if I... Yeah, I was right. Sometimes I doubt myself whether certain moves work against certain types or not, even after all these years. I didn't cheer hard enough for my Pokemon. That's right, cheering is a kind of unseen power. Fair enough. Anything else? Just because it can't be explained by science doesn't mean it's not real. You can't explain your love for your Pokemon with science, right? Does that mean it's not real? I think not. Well, I guess there are some things that can't be explained with science after all, such as that. Oh yeah, and once again I should mention, just like in the previous episode, if you hear a bit of some extra background noise in this episode, is because I've got my fan running in the background. Because once again, it's a very warm day. Ooh, okay, I think we've made it to the gym leader. So, let's just check. Nope, there is definitely nothing that way. Shall we start with Doublade or shall we start with Crocodile? No, you know what, let's start with Doublade and we'll give it a go. See how it goes. A ritual to decide your fate and future. The battle begins. Okay, no nonsense, just straight to it. I like you, Olympia. Okay, starting off with Sigilif, that's fine. Also, this battleground is certainly freaky. Also, only level 44? Okay, now I'm starting to think I might be a little bit overpowered, but never mind. Especially considering there wasn't that much of a difference with my Pokemon's level when we battled in the previous gym. I mean, technically my Pokemon were obviously stronger, but not by much. I think my Pokemon were only like a level or two higher than the previous Pokemon gym leaders, so yeah, I just find it strange that the levels in this gym are quite a bit different compared to mine. Ooh, Crocodile wants to learn Sandstorm. Okay. You want to learn Sandstorm. Does that mean I have to rename you to Darude or something? I think for now we're not going to. Because I really should make you forget Strength at some point. Ooh, Meowstick. Okay, you know what? I am going to change Pokemon. Let's change to Crocodile. Change to Crocodile, and we'll give you a go. Let's see what level... Okay, you're also level 48. I suspect you might be Olympia's strongest Pokemon, so you know what? Let's really try and screw you over. Oh, but you're going to use Fake Out first, aren't you? What a cheap move that is. Well, don't mind me, I'm just going to use Embargo. There we go. Now you can't use items. And now let's start chipping away at your health. Ah, you don't really have any options, do you? Using Shadow Ball. Oh, wait. Actually, in that regard, I'm glad I switched Pokemon. Because that actually could have been troublesome for a Doublade. That should knock you out. Yes, it did. Which is fine. And we'll have Moxie take into effect there, which is very nice. And Espeon grew to level 46. Cool. Oh, Slowking. Ah, okay. Right. Okay. Let's not switch. Tell you what, let's keep battling. Okay, you're level 45, so I think Meowstic was Olympia's strongest Pokemon. Well, I'll tell you what, before you get a chance to knock me out, I'm going to use Embargo again. Good Drowsy, that's fine. I'm going to immediately switch. This could potentially be a bad idea, but I'm just going to bring out Chestnut. I'm going to bring out Chestnut and just hope for the best. I'm going to use Yawn again. And you know what? Let's test out your brand new Wood Hammer. Nice! There we go. See? Chestnut did have a use after all in this gym. Create your own path. Let nothing get in your way. Your fate, your future. Indeed. Ooh, and that's a whole chunk of money there because... Wait, seriously, who was holding the Amulet coin? Was it, Crocodile? I keep forgetting who I keep giving the, Amulet coin to, but never mind. Now, the Psychic Badge, a testament to your skill. Proof of your power. Sweet. Then we got ourselves the Psychic Badge. Just one more badge to get. And we also get the TM for Calm Mind. Excellent. There we go, the Calm Mind TM. Power that grants life awakens. Voices of woe. That is your future. Back from whence you came. You can be transported there. Walk to the entrance? Sure. Farewell. Farewell, Olympia. I want to say, this was quite the gym and quite the experience, to say the least. For defeating this gym leader, I've gone and engraved your name on what's gotta be two of the coolest statues around. I mean, they are pretty cool. I love the, I was going to say the glass, but actually the glass is slowly changing colour. That is pretty cool. Nice. Well, you know what, that was a fairly simple gym in the end. Uh-oh. What's Team Flare doing here? I'm sure getting the Psychic Badge wasn't too much trouble for you. Right, Jono? I think I'll challenge you to a daily battle when this trip is all said and done. Seems like the neighbourly thing to do. Let's have a rematch. Battling tough trainers is the best way to get stronger after all. But I think we might be distracted first. What could this be? I think we got a holo clip. Oh, it's Lysandre. Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate everyone who isn't in our group, and return the world to a beautiful, natural state. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly, and conflicts will raise the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is adieu to you all. Yeah, we'll see about that, you jerk. What was Lysandre saying? Wiping the slate clean? Eliminating everyone but Team Flare? Jono, let's look for the Team Flare's headquarters. Where could Lysandre be? Perhaps he's where we first met him in Lumio City. It's possible. Anyway, Team Flair forever, because this outfit adds extra pizzazz to drinking espresso at Lysandre Cafe. Do you know where the Magenta Plaza is? It's next to the Pokémon Center by Prism Tower, which is the center of Lumio City. Yes, I believe I've heard of that. There's nothing quite like the coffee from the cafe next to Magenta Plaza. I mean, it's cool, I guess you're telling me this, but why are you telling me this? Anyway, we need to head to... Well, I'll tell you what, I think we need to head to Lumio City, but first, let me just heal our Pokemon, and I need to temporarily bring back Staraptor so we can fly. And actually, while I'm doing that, I should actually take a brief detour and head back to the previous town, so I can make Charizard forget Cut again. But in the meantime, I'll keep Espeon for now. I tell you what, just for the time being, I'll say goodbye to you, Crocodile, but I gotta say thank you very much for the help anyway. In our during the gym, even though it was Doublades that definitely contributed quite a lot, but Crocodile still did very well, I have to say. But in the meantime, Staraptor, I need you to, well, first of all, fly me to Dendermill, so I can find the get the move deleter to once again delete Charizard's Cut attack. And hope that I don't need to use Cut anymore. Probably famous last words, but you know what? I want to take that chance. Also, where did they live? Was it this house? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So, the move deleter. Let me just very quickly make Charizard forget Cut, and then I'll teach Charizard a new move using ATM. Okay, so Charizard has now forgotten Cut again, and in its place, I just taught it Dragon Tail, but I'll probably change the move at some point. But for now, let's fly to Lumio City and see if we can figure out where Lysandre could be. Although, having said that, there was still a suspicious location in an earlier town. And I can't ever think it might actually be there, but let's go to Lumio City anyway and see whether Serena is also there and see where we will go from there. Alright, and here we are, back here in Lumio City, and, well, I think it makes sense to start by the... There it is. There's the Prism Tower. I think it makes sense to, well, head back to that cafe where we saw Lysandre last time when we were in this area. So let's have a look. Is there anything suspicious here? Well, the fact there's no one here is kind of suspicious, although I guess Serena's not here yet. Today, our special is get out of here or else. Aha, okay. Yeah, this definitely seems like the place. Well, first of all, we're definitely going to be switching Pokemon, and now that we know we're in the right place, I definitely need to change my Pokemon a little bit. Well, I'm definitely not going to be using Staraptor, that's for sure. So I'm probably going to bring back Mean Fu, and possibly another Pokemon, but we'll see. Anyway, that's not going to do much to me, you silly Scrafty. Let me just finish you off, and then I'm going to immediately head back to the Pokemon Center to do some Pokemon switching around. And hey, Lapras grew to level 50, which is pretty cool. Oh, we want to learn Sheer Cold. Oh, I mean, that is... Oh, it's a very powerful move, but you have to be seriously lucky to get that. Unless there's like some hidden like tech to, you know, figure out how to make Sheer Cold definitely hit, but Well, let's see. It's either going to be Sheer Cold or Perish Song. This is a tough decision. I kind of like keeping Body Slam because it's a nice neutral move, and well, I haven't used Perish Song, and I kind of want to use that because sometimes, I don't know, there might be one time where I might want to, you know, basically be a dick and end up using a dick move, such as Perish Song. But then again, if Sheer Cold ever landed, oh, that would be such fun to see. But I don't know. Okay, you know what? We're going to leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. But we can always make Lapras relearn it when we get back to the move. Reminder, I need my stylish red Team Flare suit to unleash my full power. Right, okay, sure. Well, no doubt about it, this is definitely the place. Oh no, he'll find out the password to the hidden door in this cafe is Open Sesame. Well, thank you for telling me that, you stupid idiot. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to very quickly head back to the Pokémon Center and just do some, well, quick healing and some Pokémon rearranging. Right, so Pokémon are healed, and I've decided to, well, send back Staraptor, and I've decided to bring back Mean Foo. Anyway, who are you? Today's special is Scramble. If you don't get out of here now, well, good luck with trying that, Team Flare. Because I'm totally going to force my way through into this base. Also, unluckily for you, I decided to bring back Mean Foo, so a jump kick to get us going. There we go, right in the face. And there we go. Easy. Was I actually a part of Team Flare, or was I just a waitress? Well, considering it plays the Team Flare theme, you're definitely part of Team Flare. At this rate, you'll figure out there's a hidden door to Lysandre Labs. I bet there is. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's this thing. Yeah, the piece of furniture giving off a mysterious vibe is a hidden door. Jono said the password in front of the hidden door. Open Sesame. Wait, is this actually, is this technically the only time that my player character actually says something? Wow, that's actually kind of insane. Anyway, no time to be surprised by that. We need to go inside and stop Lysandre. But the big question is, what the heck are we going to find in Lysandre Labs? Apart from Lysandre himself. Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. Oh. Okay. Well, we're going to have a battle with Lysandre. Our first battle against him. Okay, it's Mean Foo versus Mean Foo. Okay, but who has the better Mean Foo? I want to say it's me. I have the better Mean Foo. Now, bounce. Up you go. Oh! And let me just bounce on your head. Boom. Oh my god, I'm so glad I brought Mean Foo with me. Oh, fantastic. Next up, Murkrow. Let's not use you. Let's just take the safe option and just use Lapras. I mean, it's only a Murkrow. Look at it, it's so small compared to my big Lapras. Yeah, that's not going to do much to my Lapras, eh, Murkrow? There you go, see? Didn't stand a chance. Oh, Gyarados. Oh, okay. That's not ideal. But That's fine. You know what? Let's just use my neutral option. Let's use Espeon. Also, that's annoying. Why has my internet connection gone off? Well, fortunately, this is why I still prefer doing videos, because even if my internet connection decides to go down, I can still at least record my videos. Ooh, level 49. Okay, yeah, this might be a bit troublesome for you, Espeon. Oh my god, and a critical hit as well. Okay, you got incredibly lucky there with that critical hit. I'm probably just going to have to use Doublade for now. Kinda wish I had Pikachu with me, but never mind. Just use Shadow Claw. Oh, and you know Earthquake. Oh, you are such a cheating cheat there, Lysandre. Okay, you're going to use another one, aren't you? But we should survive it, unless this ends up being another crit. No, I think we're fine. Nicely withheld there, Doublade. Hey, and a convenient level up for Charizard. Ooh, Pyroar. Okay. Pyroar. You're the evolved form of Litleo, aren't you? Are you technically part normal type still when you're that of Pyroar or not? Well, we're going to find out anyway. Let's bring out Mienfoo. And let's just start with a jump kick. Of course, you're faster than me, which is not ideal. Oh dear. Okay, I'm glad. No way did you survive that. Okay, well, Mienfoo is definitely not going to survive this next hit. So, let's just bring out oh, unless Lysandre's going to use an item. Do I take a chance? Do I take a chance and hope that Lysandre's going to use an item? I'm going to take a chance. Oh, I thought he was going to use an item. Okay. I thought he was going to use an item. Okay, never mind. But that's fine. We're going to do pretty well anyway. I'm just going to bring out Charizard. And yeah, let's just use a wing attack. Let's embarrass it by using a wing attack. And hey, I'll take another level up for a Doublade, and Lysandre has been defeated. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. You're damn right I do. Also, thank you very much for that lovely, lovely money. Wahaha! Your convictions and those of your Pokémon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I tried to save people and the world with the profit from this lab, but my effort had no effect. The world was just too vast and too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save the world was to take it all for myself. I don't expect that I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. Try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so, you will have to explore our lab and have Pokémon battles with all you meet. Okay then. Oh, and as for the elevator key, one of the Team Flare scientists you met on your journey has it. Saving everything. The world is suffering because of this absurd dream. Okay then. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find a key, and presumably there's gonna be a scientist somewhere around here. So before we do, let me just check if my Pokemon need healing, and if they do, I will very quickly heal them. Yes, they do need healing. That's absolutely fine. Right, let me just very quickly heal our Pokemon, and then we'll, well, hopefully go around this little area at the very least and see if we can find a scientist with the elevator key, and hopefully we can try and chase down Lysandre at the same time. Anyway, quick bit of healing and then back to the lab. So, with Pokemon fully healed, let's actually do a little bit of exploring around here and hope to find someone with the key. I could technically avoid you, but I want to battle you. You'll be captivated by the warp panel and transported away. Yeah, we'll see about that. Also, I'm glad I didn't go the other way because I would have ended up going, I would have spun right back round to where I started from. Anyway, Swalot, that's fine. Let me just very quickly switch to Espeon, and it should be fairly simple. Also, quite the exciting episode. So we've had our gym battle against Olympia, and now we're infiltrating the Lysandre labs, and even had to battle against Lysandre, which is pretty cool. But we're far from done with this place, that's for sure. Okay, you're just going to constantly use Stockpile. I mean, that's absolutely fine. But it's going to be all in vain, because I'm just going to hit you with one more Psychic Attack and get rid of you once and for all, Swalot. And, ooh, Chestnut grew to level 56. Maybe I should turn off the experience share. I don't know. I prefer relaxing breathing exercises to battles. Well, that's the way it goes. You know what, I am going to temporarily turn off the experience share. The warp panels transport both happiness and sadness in equal measure. Fair enough. Also, yeah, I'm going to turn off the experience share for now because I feel like I'm a little bit over leveled right now with most of my Pokemon, so I'm just going to focus on leveling up certain Pokemon instead. Right, let's just go on a warp panel. Getting some, what was it, Silphco vibes here with the teleportation panels. Ha ha ha! Why, if it isn't that fascinating little trainer from the Kalos power plant. So we meet again, just as I said we would. Oh yeah, that's right. Aliana, that was her name. Oh, and you're starting off with a Mightyena. Yeah, this is not going to end well for you, is it? Come on out, mean fool. Ooh, with Intimidate, but that's okay. You Sucker Punch, which is not going to do much. There we go. Nice and easy still for Mean Foo. Ooh, so close to leveling up. Okay, we'll have you show up against this Druddigon, but we're going to immediately switch to Lapras. Although I will say, I definitely want to train up Sylveon at some point, and maybe a bunch of other Pokemon. So I might end up doing some. I might end up doing another off-camera training session at some point, just to try and help level up some of my other Pokemon. But we will see. Also, you survived that? Okay, I mean, you are, what, level 48, so I guess that makes sense, but still. I'm kind of impressed that you survived that. But not for long. And there we go, Mean Foo has leveled up to level 50, and now you want to learn High Jump Kick. Okay, now let's actually compare. So Jump Kick is 195. What about High Jump Kick? 130 and 90. It's only slightly less accurate, and it's way more powerful. And it's the same amount of PP, and you know what? I feel like it's worth that risk, so let's have you forget Jump Kick and have you remember High Jump Kick. Also, didn't that Team Flare Gruntide battle not that long ago? Wait, was it Lysandre? No, it was Lysandre that had it, didn't it? Didn't Lysandre's Mean Foo no High Jump Kick? How did it learn High Jump Kick that early? Unless it is a TM in this game, but I can't remember. Anyway, you sure are an interesting trainer. You're far more capable than our useless grunts. Yep, I'm pretty gifted, alright, aren't I? In these Pokemon adventures. And yep, sure enough, Mienfoo is evolving. And I tell you what, just like how I remember Mienfoo and Mienshao in my Pokemon Black 1 Let's Play, you are already kicking so much ass, and I feel like it's gonna get even better from now. Sweet. Mean Fu evolved into Mean Xiao. No new moves, that's fine. I don't have the key, but I'll let you pass. But which panel could it be? Which one could it be? Oh, I don't know. You know what? We'll go for the Green Gang. Why not? We'll go with Green Gang. Ooh, this might have been the right way, actually. Oh man, all this spinning. Oh, I spin myself right round, baby, right round. Now I need to do some healing. Right now. Yeah, I kind of lost track there. Anyway, Moo Milk, yeah, sure, that'll be enough for now. Not quite fully healed there, Lapras, but good enough. Also, I do see a Team Flare grunt there. Time for me to lay waste to you and your Pokemon and finally get recognized by the admins. Yeah, good luck with that. Especially now I have a newly evolved Mean Xiao. Unfortunately, I won't be able to demonstrate its new power right now because of the Swallow. So, Espeon, I need your help again. And hey, if this Swallow is going to do the exact same thing as the previous one, yeah, it's already using Stockpile, then this should be a fairly easy battle. Although this will mean I'm probably going to have to use Psychic at least twice. Yes, I am. Ooh, okay, you are switching things up a little bit. Okay, Special Defense harshly fell, but that's okay, because we can knock you out with this move now. And then I will switch out regardless. And a level up for Espeon, very good. And who's next? Liepard, oh, perfect. Now we can test out Mean Xiao's new power. Although I'm probably going to just use Drain Punch. Because I could do with a little bit of a refill of my health. So, sorry to do this, Liepard, but I'm going to use Drain Punch on you. Oh, right in the face! Thank you very much for all that delicious health. I much appreciate that, Liepard. There we go. No good, no good. The admins are going to be so mad. Were you expecting anything else from this outcome of the battle? We were told that as long as we created a ruckus, we could advance within Team Flare. Those scientists get special treatment, though. They're real close to Lysandre, after all. I bet they are. Also, there's a door there, but I did also see that there's an item down there, but I don't think we can get to it right now. Ooh. Okay, this is probably going to take me away, but I just want to see where this goes. Wait, hang on a minute. Have we battled you? No, we haven't. No, okay. This is also another way. Fashionable people can battle too. I mean, I can't disagree with you there because, yeah, it doesn't matter what you wear, and it doesn't matter who you are. Anyone can battle. Unfortunately for you, you're going to have a very short battle. I'm just going to use Drain Punch because honestly, there's no need to go overboard with the attacks right now. For Mean Xiao. Oh, Mightyena. Okay, yeah, we're definitely sticking with Mean Xiao. Oh, go on, let's test out your high jump kick. Nice. Not bad at all. In fact, you're going to be leveling up again soon. Nice. Fashionable people can be sad too. And fashionable people, like myself, maybe not that fashionable, can win Pokemon battles with ease. At least when it comes to battling NPCs, that is. Fashionable people can lose too. Yep, they certainly can. Okay, I think that goes back to the exit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, there's various doors. Okay, this could potentially take longer than perhaps I would like to think it would take. I'm going to send you spinning. Really now? Okay, well I mean, that's fine. Oh, Houndoom, another Pokemon that Mean Xiao can easily take care of. We'll gladly take these. High jump kick again. Oh yeah. As much as I like to have Lucario in my team, especially the fact we can Mega Evolve, I know, I've always had a thing for Mean Xiao. Although I think it's also partly because of the fact that, as I said, when I had Mean Xiao in my Pokemon Black 1 Let's Play, it was an absolute beast. And certainly one of the main reasons why I was able to defeat Cynthia in that battle. Yeah, no doubt about it. The Mean Xiao in Black 1 was definitely one of my powerhouses. And I suspect that at some point my Mean Xiao in this team will be the same. Am I remember rightly, was the Mean Xiao in Black 1 also a female Mean Xiao? Because if so, this must be a sign. This must be a sign that Mean Xiao wants to be part of my team again. So maybe we should stick with this Pokemon. Anyway, so this I think goes back to the exit. So let's have a look. You know what? Let's just do a little bit of exploring because I kind of maybe want to escape from here anyway to do some healing. Okay, I think we've just gone round in a massive circle. Oh no, here we go. But yeah, there's definitely alternative ways to go. Wow, you came all this way? I suppose I'd better cheer. Go Team Flare! Go Team Flare! F to the L to the A to the R to the E. Yeah, you're probably not going to want to do any more chanting because, well, how can I put this? I am going to defeat you with ease. It's only a Manectric. I think we can get away with a Drain Punch. Yes, we can. Good stuff. And Scrafty. Oh, we are absolutely sticking with Mean Xiao. You know what? I think we might as well just stick with Mean Xiao right now. Because she is kicking some serious butt right now. And that's yet another victory for Mean Xiao. Just who was I cheering for? Yeah, I don't know. You were literally cheering for yourself. Which is never going to be... which is never going to work out well. We were researching the ultimate weapon along with Lysandre and his team of scientists in order to bring about world peace. Yeah, that sounds like a load of bull. Anyway, where am I now? Oh, more teleporters. Okay, well, let's do some teleporting anyway, see where we go. Oh, perfect. This item. A Hyper Potion. Okay. But there's clearly a lot more to see around here than I perhaps thought there would. So, let's see what we've got. So we can't go here. Oh, hang on. 50-50 chance. We'll go this one. Oh, okay. I made the right choice. Okay, that goes back to the exits. That's fine. Let's battle you, and I'm going to see where the teleporter goes. But what I think I'll do is once I've battled you and see where we're up to, after this, I will go back out and heal my Pokemon, and then we'll continue going through this lab. Also, I should have switched to Espeon, but no, I think Lapras will be fine. Besides, I've already used you in battle, so I might as well make the most of you. Also, you can't escape now, which is absolutely fine. Poison Fang. Ugh. But no problem for Lapras. And a nice easy victory for Lapras. She is ice cold indeed. Win or lose, style is all. In a suit like this, I've got standards to live up to. Yeah, well, you may have your standards, but my standards are way higher than yours, that's for sure. Nah. I hate to break it to you, but you're better off just giving up. You really have to look good in a suit to be considered for Team Flare. Well, joke's on you, I don't want to be part of Team Flare anyway. Also, okay, where am I now? We're still going. Haha, it sure does feel good to let loose every once in a while. Spying on people's holocaster conversations gets boring pretty quickly after all. Oh, you're one of those people, are you, who likes to eavesdrop on, like, conversations, are you? Well, we're gonna have to do something about that, aren't we? Toxic Croak shuddered. Why? Oh, because you know Bounce. I was gonna switch to Espeon, but you know what? Bounce. It worked out well the last time I used Bounce, so let's give it a go. Just bonk you on the head, there we go. And another nice easy, oh my god, yeah, totally easy victories for me and Xiao. We are doing absolutely fine here. Yeah, she is just absolutely kicking so much ass right now. Maybe I should give her a nickname. Maybe I should just nickname her the Ass Kicker. Nice. My Pokemon will like to let loose every once in a while too. Well, I mean, that's good and all, but yeah, let that be a lesson to you. Right here, right now. I was about to sing that song there. Right here, right now. Blimey. Throwback to the 90s there. Fatboy Slim there. Right here, right now. I just live in the moment. Forget worrying about tomorrow. I mean, that's fair enough. Also, where does this go? Okay, that goes back down to this way. And I think we're back to where we just were, so... Oh, no, this is the teleporter to that item. Okay, well, I'd say this is probably a good opportunity to do a little bit of healing, so let's just remind myself where this way goes. Okay, that goes back to where you were, so this could be the direction I want to go, but at the same time, we'll have to suss it out. But you know what? I think I'm going to do some quick healing of my Pokemon, get ourselves fully refreshed, and then we'll continue going through this lab. And hopefully we can put a stop to Lysandre's plan and to stop whatever this ultimate weapon turns out to be.